Let's try that again. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good evening. Um, Figured wanted to do something a little bit silly again this week. I've actually been playing a little bit. What was I playing? Part of me. So I went and played some more. Did I build it here? Yeah, this like heavy on Vovo Ozzetti Asa deck. I've actually been liking it quite a bit. So there's a chance I might pivot to playing this later. I got some lucky wins, but seems alright. Hey, Andre. But, as the stream says, I want to do some TreeMan Tao, which I came into like 5 minutes of Andre's stream last night, though I just finished watching most of the VOD. And kind of want to just go and do this as a, let's use TreeMan as a primary breaker kind of idea. And actually, before I do this, I want to show why I think this isn't, like, completely wild. So, if we look over here, but in the last, like, 30 to 40 minutes, I did this, where I went and went to Always Be Running, grabbed both the Circuit Breaker Invitational and the New Year's Eve Showdown, grabbed all of the deck lists from ABR that were claimed, and then grabbed all those decks from NRDB, and then went and got the quantities and strength of the ice that was used. So, Border Control is the most common at 1 strength, Drafter at 3, Brand at 6, Gatekeeper at 0 or 6, Magnet at 3, and just doing this for everything. Because I wanted to see, like, hey, can I plausibly find some, like, if I know nothing about my opponent's deck, can I come up with some theoretical TreeMan values? Now, I think this is actually, you know, when you stop and think about it for like more than 5 seconds, this isn't the best way to go about doing this. What you should really look at is, in the most popular decks, what would my optimal TreeMan values be for each deck? That's more work than I want to do right now, though as I say it, I'm like, actually that's not, in theory, too difficult to do. But, you know, if we go and look at ice strengths, so we have about an even split of 3, 1, 4, and 6, and by the time we get to 2, we start seeing some real fall off. 0 is not super popular, though not unheard of, about half as popular as 3. 5 is pretty uncommon, and 7 is basically unheard of. So we do have, you know, we have a narrow range between 0 and 6, but we can only have 3 ice out that covers things. So what are we going to do? Well, these are the strengths across the meta, not a single deck, yeah. So my sense is that if we're going to do TreeMan, we're never going to get 3 TreeMans to cover everything in the deck. But we can maybe make some educated breakpoints about where we'd want to be. And something like 1, 3, and 5 are going to put us at 1 strength of being able to cover everything. TreeMan's going to love Sandstone Op. Yeah, it's going to be really annoying. Though you might actually just want to play, well, no, you don't really want to play 6, you want to play 5. So we might need to figure out what we're going to do for Op. But I have some thoughts on the, you know, so there's some ideas of what we can do. So like, yes, 3 TreeMan, that's going to be our primary breaker suite, right? But we got to run some other things. And I'm actually thinking this might be a good propeller deck, right? This solves some of our problems, right? This deals with border controls relatively efficiently. This helps us solve some of our weaknesses to sandstones. I think similarly, like I'm not gonna, you know, one of the things that Andre was finding out towards the end of his stream was that, like, by building his whole deck for this endgame rig, he was just never getting there and was getting locked out a little bit too much. So I want to say, hey, what if instead of building towards an endgame rig, we're just constantly trying to play the best card we can play at a given point in time, with the idea that in some cases, TreeMan is going to be the best card we can play at a given point in time, and maybe not always, but we're going to play as if it's always. So the other card we obviously need is some leeches. So we're going to need some MU, but part of me wants to be like, okay, Hermes Tau, clearly a very good deck. So let's play a Hermes. we could play some DCMCs, though I genuinely, in this deck, I feel like Cyberdelias are going to be more impactful for us. So the biggest thing now is I want a cheap hardware that we can get out of from here. Rigging up is definitely a thing to look at. It's almost certainly something that's going to earn a slot in the list. I wish I could sort by cost over here really quickly. Okay, look. I'm not going to not put 1x Bachelor Synth Gland in. Do we just put in 3 Maches just for the memes? Wow, taking out our 0... This is where I need a top hat. It's really where I want a top hat. Are there 0 cost hardwares I want to spend? Like, Hippocampic Mechanocytes almost is something we could install. If it didn't do damage, I would just snap install it. It's like, I don't want to spend 2 influence on Gachapons. I can spend 1 influence maybe on 1 cost cards. Like, maybe you could put a flip switch down, but that seems not great. I could limit this, but... Solidarity Badge, flip switch. Ugh. Alright, I guess we're running some air blades as some cheap... Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's the thing I didn't put in the deck yet. We're doing World Tree, maybe. Because the stream is called TreeMan. So, yes, thank you, World Tree. So... Maybe we, you know what? Maybe we play like 1 air blades and we just play some rigging ups. Because it synergizes with the Ottmans pretty well. It synergizes, you know, it discounts the World Tree, it discounts the Cyberdelias. You know, maybe it's not the end of the world. We're going to want self-modifying codes. We'll probably want a Palangi. Let's see, what else do we want to do in here? Yeah, we want Gamble Diesel Casts, and Laundry, and Creative Commission. Oops. I guess, so my question is, what does our winning, like, what win condition do we want to do from here either? Or not either, but as well. I think, oh, we haven't put our, like, Earthrise, Nuka. Like, we could do a twinning, but now suddenly we have to put a whole bunch of support in for twinning. We could do a Wake, which doesn't work with charge synergy cards. Conduit, yeah. Q-Shook is going to be a little bit trickier. I guess we could Q-Shook 3, though our other support breakers are not great for that. And Hermes doesn't sit well for there. Our resources don't sit very reliably for Q-Shook. Maybe it is Conduit. Okay, we have 10 available influence. We can make our deck a lot better in a bunch of ways. Probably Overclock, I feel like is going to be okay. I think we're going to want to play the Clot, because we're just playing a very slow toolboxy deck. Do we want a Boomerang? It's a little tricky. Do we want a Docklands is maybe an interesting question here. Our rig also actually isn't that well. Okay, I guess I keep forgetting that World Tree is taking up half of our rig right now. Okay, so I want to look for impactful programs and resources. Amaku is definitely an option, right? That like puts on a good amount of pressure. Hush is a fantastic like toolboxy card. I think Cubon, like, I'm gonna put it like we're not Arasana, so it's, you know, significantly worse. Do I need DCMCs? Every program I'm installing for free or 1 credit off of World Tree, and my programs are relatively cheap. Right, we've got 3 Cyberdelias, we've got a Hermes, so that's plus 4 MU. I guess Atman, Leech, World Tree is a full rig. We'll see. We'll start here, and we'll see if we have space / need / want for it. This is a weird way to search, where we're going by influence rather than by other stuff. I wonder if you want like a one of professional contacts with the deck already being this big. Hey, Baramu, it certainly is that bug is certainly going around for sure. I think it's the right time to do these sort of like weird runner decks, because like the competitive season for this. Oh, I forgot my light. My goodness. I'm surprised Andre didn't get mad at me. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. So it's like the competitive season is a little bit over, so we can do the like more experimental stuff that we like maybe would struggle to do otherwise. Honestly, Imp is just a good tech card. And we do have quite a bit of stuff. Okay. So, I mean, actually, wait, hold on. Let's not be reasonable. Let's not play Imp. Let's play a Sneak Door Beta instead, because who needs... oh, I need to cut one influence here. Okay. So we're going to cut a different card. Hey, Patrick. You're coming down pretty soon, aren't you, Patrick? Yeah, Bob. Honestly, I would kill for an Akamatsu Mem chip. It's like, this is a list where I would definitely play Akamatsu Mem chip well before DZMZ. But... And yeah, having like being able to like install a cache and then sell the cache, that would be sick here, especially with one influence left. Can we just like unrotate cache for this one deck? I feel like that's got to be fair, right? Paying 2 MU for Sneak Door seems ambitious with the amount of MU. I agree, Augustus. So we'll. Okay, so we're gonna play. You know what? We're gonna shoot for 60 cards here. What's my one influence? I want a fun one influence card. I mean, we could go full tech and go Whistleblower, right? Does Whistleblower prevent Bacterial? No. What the heck were they thinking? Like, why does Whistleblower work against no cards? It's like specifically tech for Obokata, and like City Works Project, and I think it's blank against, and I guess Bologna, but it is blank against everything else. No, but Bacterial isn't one access, it's one scored, isn't it? Yeah, when scored or stolen. So it does nothing against Bacterial. And Andre, I'm not the lead person on that. I was going to be, and then was like, wait, I'm actually doing a little too many things. So Bilby, I think it does work against CityWorks. Because CityWorks says when you're accessing, when the runner accesses this while it's installed. And so the way that Whistleblower works is it says when the runner accesses this, it interrupts and like scores it immediately before the CityWorks project trigger can fire. So it does manage to beat that just barely. I guess it could be an Amakua, right? We could also play a Mimic just for flex. We could also... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I forgot that the Class Act is, like, really good in this list, so now I need to make 4 influence available. So, I could cut the red team. It's an option. We're going to think about it, but we're not going to. We're going to cut other stuff. Why are we Tao? Because Ottman is tricky as heck, and so lining up our Ottmans to be optimal for a server is probably going to be an important part of our endgame plan. That would be my argument for why we're Tao. We could be Cordyceps as well. Cordyceps. To go back up to 60. But let's just check how this draws right now. I mean, this draw actually starts pretty good, right? I mean, so we're just playing Rake Shaper right here. Something like install, click, draw 3. We're a little bit short of actually getting the World Tree in play. I mean, this actually isn't a terrible hand either. We could look at, like, rigging up, install the World Tree. Okay, this has the Is there any way to make credits off of programs? There's no install gain credit programs. That's very annoying. Because, like, this is a funny hand where you could DZMZ, get this, install, then, like, run R&D, trash your SMC for a cache, take 3 credits off, and then, like, creative commission. Are we missing Teleworks? Yes, we are. Thank you. That's our 3 cards that definitely belong in the deck. There's no tempo positive programs. Cool. All right. I'm gonna give this one a shot. I suspect this deck is quite bad. But we'll see. We'll give it a little play. Just read people with Saucy. Boom, cash is back. That would be a lot of fun, but I think a little bit tricky to do. Let's see. Man, so oops, let's just swap sides. That was an automatic one. Oh, Parisha probably does deserve to be in this list, though. Because, you know, we gotta have something. I'm gonna edit it here, and we're gonna go here, and we're going to go here. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. Let me know if sounds or music are too loud. I realize I set the settings so I can't hear anything coming out of my browsers right now. So, yeah, Chesney, Mantle, and Prisha are all like not actually tempo positive, but approximate tempo positive. Okay, we're up against Leham. It is playing SSO. Okay, this hand is, like, bad, but it's got money. So it'd be like draw, laundry, telework, click the telework. And then we just play good runner fundamentals from there. And we hope that that gets us somewhere. Ugh. I had a... let me think about this. Okay, so opponent, mulligan, and then spin doctor. So this is good for our slow deck on getting going. Oh, thank you. Hey, morning, Jai. So we're gonna draw. Okay. Actually, I think that is a better draw for us. Yeah, we'll trash. I think we'll just run back into HQ and then install the casts. If it's an SDS, we're a little bit sad, but... I think we can do that too. So if they drew, I guess they... Yeah, I feel like you probably install the Drudge Work and click it. If you can, but... Oh, hey, Jai. Yeah, so we're doing 60 card, or 61 card, Tao. And then later we're probably going to do some Slay the Spire, just to... Just because so this week, to try and get my life a little bit under control, I tried to like say, oh, what happens if I like cut out video games? What ends up happening is I end up playing John Company solo for much of the same time that I would play video games, but it was sort of a net positive for a lot of my like productivity and things. Probably nothing that we're going to see on the YouTube channel right away, but some other long-term projects, both NSG and personal, I made some really nice progress on. But I was actually going somewhere with this, and now I don't remember. So, shoot, what was the end of my point? I got distracted by Andre there. Or I got distracted by Andre laughing at my bad joke. Okay, so we're gonna go install daily casts, install Nuka, and click the Teleorg. But let's see, what have I been trying? But I have found that I was actually been a little more productive. I have some ideas of videos I do want to do long term. One thing, and I asked Andre, but like honestly, as other people collect replays, and maybe I'm gonna try and go through some Fight Night replays and see if I can get this data. I just want to kind of I want to start doing some more like shorter videos that are more like, here's how to get better at X in Netrunner, because I think there's a lot of non-games in Netrunner at the moment that sometimes happen because oh man, this is sick. I can rigging up a sneak door and then just click it twice. I think I'm fine with discarding things. Firebolt can go, yep. And Regalith can go, and I think I'm going to give up one rigging up. I don't think it's that important to the deck. So we have some pressure on archives now, which is a fun thing to have as Tao. Opponent's gonna hopefully draw into some agendas here. But yeah, I'm hoping to have some stuff to show on these various projects kind of soon. I've made some actual progress on the drafting app that I did forever ago. So I'm hoping to get that back into sort of a good place. Netrunner shorts, but editorialized to death. Yeah, this was I think I talked about this last week, or maybe it was on Andre's channel while he was streaming, of like you know what? We're just gonna go. Okay, so if I install DZMZ, I'm rigging up a world tree. And then we'll creative commission. And our goal next turn is to run HQ, run R&D, run archives, and try and make Liam spend credits. Yeah, no, they did. And like one of the ideas I've had for shorts is I had like a video that was... that was like top X cards of all time, and it was like just very slow as a video. Like it took 40 minutes for me to talk about everything, and so I think if I only gave myself like 30 seconds to talk about or 60 seconds to talk about why a card is good, I think that becomes just more interesting content for everyone involved. Ooh, that's not what I was hoping to hit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna lose my world tree here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe. I do actually think this deck kind of functions without it. 4 strength ice is good, except that Whoredom actually just beats the... Yeah, I think I can move this off of HQ, which is kind of, like, part of the purpose of being Tao, right? Is that I can do some annoying stuff. So is this World Tree worth 8 credits? I don't think it is. Is this DZMZ worth 3? Probably. I think a single here is probably also worth 3 credits, given my current economic state. Maybe it's not. It probably isn't. Well, actually, no. We're going to use Andre's rule that says that there's probably agendas in here because a lot of cards have been drawn, right? We're through 15 cards and there's only 3 points showing. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Question is, do I... Like, every turn I'm not putting this Earthrise on the table feels terrible. Surely better to Sneak Door for a single. I think there's a good chance that I just get bonked on the Archives run here, too, right? And so then I'm spending a lot of tempo to just get bonked, and I need to, without playing, oh, I guess on the, yeah, instead of paying the 3 credits, potentially bonking on Archives. I feel like there have to be agendas in hand now. Okay, so it's most likely a Whoredom, right? Well, let's go and see. There's not too many things I'm actually worried about here. Okay. So taking out the Hush was maybe not a good idea. Just as a thought. Let's just try and get some Econ to be de-resed here. Excuse me. It's gonna be another... Oh, a Messed Chest Foe. Okay. Sure. Okay, so now we can just run R&D and single to win it. Hey, Diogene. Oh, bummer for me. Yeah, this is not the start I think we were hoping for, but so it goes. Did I put Hush or did I cut Hush to get red team in? No comment. No comment. But yeah. So Diogene, I don't... You may not have picked up on this. I'm not sure when you arrived, but we are playing a 60-something card World Tree Tao list. So I figured this might be something that you enjoy. I think this turns to be pretty quiet from us. We might just take another single on R&D here. So this can't be a Mested Chesvo. Ket is unfortunate for sure. Okay. But we can make this work. This tree line is probably where we want it to be. We probably want to swap the Winchester with this ice. We're definitely looking at slightly awkward breakpoints for Ottman here. We've also hit a lot of our upfront econ here. Actually, no, we haven't. We still have a cast, 2 teleworks, and 2 laundries. We don't have any way of using those laundries at the moment, but that's fine. Ottman 4 is looking decent here. Have you put a single Lago in the deck? Lago is 2 influence Diogened. I haven't. I feel like our influence is already pretty taxed, actually. I actually think the World Tree is pretty good here. I think the Hush does need to be in the list. It's actually going to be very important with Ottman. I like the Class Act. I like the Hermes. I do think the Sneak Door is kind of good. The Leech is essential for the deck to function. So it's hard to find a really nice 1 influence card. Oh, you know what we don't have that we probably should? I wonder if we should just play Stone Ship Chart Rooms instead of Diesels. Let's try this. I know we're playing with only 14 influence. We'll think of another one while we go. Okay. So we're gonna run server 2. Hopefully this gets at the pop. Yeah, Ottman 4 is quite good. I think it's actually pretty solid here. With a single leech counter, it gets us into other stuff as well. So we're gonna go Hermes, Telework, click a Telework. At some point we'll find our second World Tree. Lago seems spooky with so many 1-ups. Yeah, we could play Buffer Drive as well, too, right? So you tutor out a Lago, then you tutor out a Buffer Drive, and you say... Alright, yeah, so we're selling the Sneak Door Beta as soon as we can. Ottman 4, we sell the Sneak Door Beta to get a Leech. So we're gonna swap this and the, swap 2 pieces of ice, the Winchester and the Remote Ice. Then we'll bounce that ice up to hand. Which is exactly what we want to be doing. That's the power of Hermes Tao. And actually now we can get into this server for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 credits to get through 2 4 strength Code Gate Sentries. And we have to spend a mere 7 credits to get that going. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, now we actually have to spend fewer credits. I think we can get in here. It's very expensive. It's like install Simulchip, install Euler. Click a Telework, make a run. Lose oh no, because Winchester would eat my Simulchip. I think I'm okay letting my opponent get to 5 points here. Oh, that's really interesting, but slightly too late. And I think we can let a DZMZ go here. Or maybe it's we let the Cyberdelia go. Cyberdelia go. Oh, we get a whole extra turn to go after this Oaktown. Oh, sick. Yeah, bottom remove. I realize. So I think we could have. And actually, I'm wondering. I was supposed to discard the Ottoman. The next turn, install the Simul chip. Ottoman away the sneak door to get Ottoman at 4 for only 4 credits. And be quite happy. Okay, so I can go 6. I can go +6, install Ottoman and run. We can do this, and we'll spend. So this is 1, 2, lose 3. Yeah, so I need to click this telework as well. Then we're gonna run server 1. Hope this isn't Adrian or Void, and it's probably Void. Oh, it's not. Okay. Nice. Do I have any swaps I really want to do? I think I'm actually pretty okay with where everything is at the moment, because I'm going to do Hermes bounce, and the ice is otherwise set up okay for me. Biovault has no counters. Oiler can go in the bin. It's more likely to be useful to me to simul chip the Oiler back into play than it is going to be for me to do something else with it. Now I have no credits here, which is very bad for the long-term prospects of the deck. But probably not letting them get to 5 is useful. I can get down the SMC and then the future turn spend 2 credits to get a leech down. I can start seeing R&D as well. Maybe I'm supposed to actually swap the Winchester and the Arquette so I can run R&D for 2 credits. After Liam Ice's HQ. Yeah, Hush would actually mean that I basically break all of the ice on this board minus the Arquette with the Ottoman, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I don't know. So this is harder than I'd like it to be, but I guess that's what I get for face checking a Winchester. I think without that Winchester face check, the deck is probably doing okay. Oh wow, we get the Winchester trashed. Are we installing another Oaktown? Very interesting. Want a Diesel. Run HQ. Let's go Simul chip, credit, and we're gonna discard probably an Earthrise Hotel here. What, are we scoring Atlas with a counter? Hold up, face down advancements in SSO, that's illegal. So we know this is a Biovault. This could be another Biovault. It could be a legal play for SSO. Though I think SSO actually only has, what, like... Oh, I know what our 1 influence card is here, which is a Pinhole Threading. A 1 of Pinhole Threading, obviously very reliable, but I think it's just needed. And we'll find 2 cuts probably later. Okay, let's scroll all the way down. Let's hit start. Let's run HQ just to see what we can find. And then we're going to click for some credits. And I'm hoping next turn to go something like install Red Team HQ. No, that seems actually pretty bad here. But probably... Yep. Good job, opponent. So, I think I need to swap the... Oh, no, that's... I just realized that I have a very good swap Hermes bounce here. We just swap the Arquette onto R&D and then bounce it. Okay, so now we do a Tao, we swap the Arquette and the ice, and then we bounce the ice back to hand. Okay, so now the plan is going to be install the World Tree for all of our credits, trashing Sneak Door, click for a credit, this seems so bad. No, we're actually gonna do this. We're gonna double Red Team on Centrals this turn. Sick rips. All good. Tao is gonna not swap 2 pieces of ice. We're not gonna unres a card. We're gonna Red Team HQ. Border control is unsurprising. Do I install another DZMZ? I feel like the answer has to be no. Let's just run back to R&D here. Oh, well, better lucky than good. Very, very lucky there. Yeah, so we did see 15 cards on 18 runs. But, you know. So actually, I think our accesses were about right in terms of luck, but yeah, this was an interesting start. We don't really want Into the Depths. We probably do just want some Cubons. Probably just want some Cubons. Yeah, I think... Yeah, no idea which is better yet, but Hermes Tao is a baseline strong shell. Yeah, I mean, like, Hermes Tao literally won us the game. Like, these two cards won us the game, and then everything else we were doing was a little bit silly. The Sneak Door Beta is probably too cute, or maybe you can't play the Class Act with this setup, or, you know, a variety of other things. Like, because this actually probably does force all 3 Essentials to be rezzed. Um, I've been, no joke, obsessing about Burner and trying to figure out how good it is. Um, and like, in a, like, just being able to be like, oh yeah, you actually need to kind of protect all three centrals seems like key things that you don't have to do against Shaper right now. I think in general, HQ pressure, like, there's this way that HQ pressure is inherently really strong of sniping agendas out, but after, like, in the mid game, once the Corp has removed all of the agendas from HQ, like, there's generally not a reason to keep icing it, because, like, diversion of funds sort of falls off once there's, like, a single Winchester or, like, a lot of single ice on HQ. It just stops making sense. And I feel like Burner maybe flips that equation a little bit, just because it's so good against combo decks, and, like, even just putting, like, seamlesses on the bottom is gonna be should be a thing. But all right, so we made some changes. Let's do a little bit of other tinkering really quickly. We've got slightly too many cards. Slightly too many cards. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that we actually need that much MU. No, like, I'm like, oh, what's the card I would cut? Probably the stone ships, and I think those are essential. Maybe it's the overclocks, but I think overclocks going to be very helpful for us in a lot of board states. Yes, it's a 2-card combo for many things, but it's also sort of an extension of our ability to break. Oops. Mind if a little too slow on that one, but all right. But yeah, I don't know. This is I don't know how people are feeling about things. But yeah, I think I don't know. This is an interesting idea. I think, you know, seeing what Shaper is going to do in Rebellion Without Rehearsal, I think is really interesting. I hope we get more details about when it's going to be announced very soon, so that I can start doing all my work on getting daily casts going up and ready, and hopefully this time I won't be traveling in the middle of them. So we will see. I mean, this is probably a decent start, right? This might be Iceless Thule. But just going draw, credit, cast, casts, and then just ticking up value is probably okay. Maybe we should be playing a 1 of Caldera. So how does Iceless Thule land kills when the runner doesn't interact? If someone in the chat wants to explain that to me, because I haven't looked it up yet and haven't played against it much. Because that's always the question to me about these decks, is like, if I don't interact, is it just Jupstad grid? Because I don't really feel like I need to respect Jupstad grid score outs quickly. False lead, as far as I understand. Okay, that makes some sense. So it's false lead into eventually the runner has no choice but to kill themselves, sort of into false lead. Okay. So worst case here is one of these is, oh, I guess core. Man, I've really disliked core damage trap as a thing that the game does routinely. Cerebral Overwriter. Costs 3 to play. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to overclock the Maryland here. We should have overclocked the Maryland last turn. But better late than never. We're going to draw. I think the Cyberdelia is just not going to see any use for us this game. If my opponent wants to very slowly score out 2 things here, that's fine. This is probably Mwanza, so we're going to want to save our 1 pinhole for that. So I'm going to... I mean, this is just the nonsense. Okay, clearinghouse cleared. Great. Let's go chip credit. So we won 150-50. I feel like you probably advance the trap first most of the time. So we are in the pinhole waiting room. Yep, that's fine to trash. Okay. Because basically an unadvanced card does not present that much threat. It's like a Nightmare Archive or a Hendrick. And giving up my whole turn to a Hendrick is fine. Like, if they're putting out 1 threat at a time. Like, I can probably put down the DZMZ. Run server 6. If this is snare, it's a snare. Jupestad grid, fine. We're just going to play very slow, boring Netrunner. Like, eventually this is going to be a trap, and I just don't have recourse to this. I do, I guess, have a 40-something card deck. We will have Stone Chip chart rooms to avoid Flatline at some point. Let's go server 9 first. We will trash Nika campaign. Server 8. We'll trash Clearinghouse. All right. So yeah, I don't know. This is Nightmare Archive was a mistake. Nothing much else to say about that. Yeah, I mean, this is a boring matchup. Let's see if my opponent can get value out of the false lead that they hopefully put on the table. I doubt they can with that. Double biotic here seems not great. Okay. So we're going to just fast advance, quote unquote, an Ikoa project. Okay. That was certainly something. I still can't run centrals here, which is just freaking annoying. Draw. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. Okay. Let's go look up a card. Wants a city grid. Costs 5. So let's go look for what my econ cards that I have are. Not many, honestly. Sneak Door Beta is actually going to be solid here. So let's go and get our world tree down. Let's go click the telework because I need the money. Pinhole Archives. World Tree is going to get me a Oh, right. Those are all gone. Let's get me a telework contract, I guess. No, we're gonna get a class act here. We're gonna... Oh, it's a Managarm. Oh, well, now I feel quite silly. Managarm was not worth that. I don't think I actually have to pay to seal this Ikoa, which is like so obnoxious here. Hey, Daria. Yeah, we'll do some Slay the Spire, especially if all of my opponents' decks end up looking like this, to be honest. But no, I'm is that okay? What the heck is this deck doing? Okay, so it's spending 6 influences on Clearinghouse. Probably 9, so maybe it's not on Mwanza at all. This is karma for you. What did we do to you yesterday? What did we do to you yesterday, Daria? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so I'm going to install the... Oh, no net damage. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So we're going to install the Oiler. We're going to run HQ. We're going to trash this Oiler for a Parisha. Okay, we will trash the Snare. We will remove a tag. We'll Creative Commission. Because there's not much point to running again this turn. We don't have any targets for World Tree, which is definitely a bummer. Okay, Tranquility Home Grid is interesting. So we know there's still an Ikoa in play. There's also actually not much reason for us to have to run advanced cards anymore. Now that there are 2 clearinghouses down, I actually feel like it's pretty likely that we're gonna be okay. Okay, so yeah, it's now just like selling the Nuka for some value. I guess we're gonna get the last telework out of the deck. Actually, maybe we want to get the Earthrise here. No, let's get the telework for now. Steal. Click into credits. Telework. Is there anything I want out of hardware? My Hermes is in the bin. So I gotta go look it up. Did I put an Airblades, doesn't help. Synth Gland's not gonna help. Yeah, so no hardware that I care about. Do I just put down the Earthrise? I think putting down the Earthrise is probably fine. I think that makes me a little bit safer against things in general. Okay, so opponent's going to be on 3 Ontologicals, 3, that's 6, probably 2 Ikoas is 12. Not sure what else they might be on. Okay, 14 credits is starting to get to a worrying amount. Bachelor Synth Gland is never getting installed. Oh, actually, that might be a reason to keep it in my hand. Okay, let's run HQ first, because if we see the Ikoa, we can just get it. Telework for... I think actually a Stone Ship Chart Room is where I want to end up here. Hey, is the idea here that Tao lets us rearrange things for consistent tree triggers? Consistent tree triggers and consistent Ottman triggers, which is the other unsung hero of this list. Obviously, Otman's doing a ton of work on this board state, so much work that my opponent is refusing to install ice. But okay, so this server 11 is rapidly approaching the I should have included a one of Light the Fire in this list. We're probably going to overclock because I'm assuming that one of those cards is Giordano Memorial Field. So we're just going to go HQ here. We're going to actually go and get another stone ship because this is a good way to avoid dying to weird nonsense. And then overclock server 11. Yeah, Light the Fire does seem like a sick World Tree pull, right? Like, so we'll spend 5 on this Managarm here. Go here. We spend a click and 2 to steal the Ica. We spend a click and 2. And now we access Mr. Hendrick. So we suffer a core. We pay nothing to trash Hendrick because we're not going back in that server again. There's no reason to. Same idea with the Managarm. And same idea with the Tranquility Home Grid. And if they install Advance, we do an Indicate Action button and win the game. I think if they don't, we run R&D. No, they have enough credits to hit us with 2 snares, right? Oh, I guess we've stolen 2 ontologicals, so their win condition is very weird here. So we want to put Conduit on the bottom of the deck here. I think it might be install Earthrise. Install the Leech, gain a credit. My thinking is, man, I wish Parisha could deal with other things. That would be so nice. Okay, so my plan here is probably to go something like run R&D. Do we run R&D click 1 here? I don't know if we do. Maybe I wait till next turn. I basically want to have like the smoothest possible hand here. Hey, Eric. I gotta say, playing World Tree in this particular matchup is not super exciting. Not the most fun netrunner I've had of all time. But, you know, so it goes. I guess I installed way more rig than I thought I would. So that's something. And we're gonna coordinate with our opponent here and go for a big dig on R&D. Okay. Let's start with Dirty Laundering HQ. I'm gonna go World Tree. We're gonna sell the Leech for a Conduit. And we're gonna steal Salvo Testing. Sick rips. Sick rips. Can I say BG? I think I'm just gonna say GG and leave. Okay, we're gonna maybe get one more in. We'll see. We'll see. We'll do. It's more like no. We can do like another. We'll probably get another 2 in. Only an hour, and I've already done as many games as Andre did yesterday in like 4, right? No shade. No shade. Hey, Augustus going, be right, be queuing up Shell Game Prov to Vost. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be something else. Yeah, maybe this is, I mean, probably the reason I get through games so much faster than Andre is A, my deck is simpler, B, I talk less, so less entertaining, but, and, yeah, I'm not talking in detail about my deck, I'm not doing good stuff for new players, but, I don't know. Hopefully Andre's still here to get to be ripped a little bit. This is roughly the list we're playing. I guess I should probably update this with the changes. Yeah, the fundamental idea was like, oh yeah, Tao and Hermes are really good, and then World Tree is like a very neat little engine, kind of combine all of these. Yeah, only Sharks... yeah, everyone in my chat basically has won or come top 8 in like a large event. So this is apparently the Sharks stream where I'm playing World Tree Tao. But, you know, appreciate all you Sharks coming by. And also, if any of you Sharks want to come on and talk about a deck that you feel like isn't getting talked about enough, I'd love to do more deck dives. I've gotten the message that I maybe saturated the market a little bit with op content for a little bit. I'm probably gonna try and get B-Blum to come back and talk maybe after the new set's released. We can do a, here's all the new cards from the perspective of op. Maybe, I don't know if maybe I can reach out to Tuno as well, who's done a very different style of op, and I think very successfully. And just talking about what those new cards will look like for Ob, that's definitely going to be some content probably at some point, or maybe that'll just be the daily casts. Yeah, if there's spiky players on here, I know Jai is starting your own channel. Augustus, you've been on a bunch of stuff, but I'd love to have you on again, because I think I've had you on at least, I'm pretty sure I've had you on from looking at my YouTube thumbnails, but honestly my memory is just completely blasted. Yes, we were playing Ag Infusion, and we were trying to figure out if that deck was completely busted, and I think went undefeated. I couldn't beat it all night, even when trying to tech directly for it, and then shortly after Keeling got banned. Oh yeah, having, you know, I had John to talk about the Lou deck, which I do think of as different than Mulch. I don't know if it's like okay, it's like 5 to 6 cards different, but I think like philosophically the deck is structured a little bit differently, and yeah, I think the lack of like a dedicated Mulch content thing is definitely something I've been it's a little bit of a silly lacking on my part. Of course, I've just like committed. I think my next like 3 weekends are completely booked, which makes things a little bit tough. Yeah. Deck Excavator. Oh yeah, and coming up on this Monday, people should tune into the Neon Static stream for a guest appearance from yours truly. If you have deck requests, I'm definitely taking them. I'm probably going to bring this list I've been having some fun with, which is this like Hermes Ari. This is not quite the accurate list. This one's probably more up to date, though it's not quite either. I'm down to 2 Joyrides now. I convinced you to do another Zaya deck dive. If I can get some replays, I'll do them, Eric, because I actually like, part of me wanted to make a video I really want to make is like a 15-minute video on just like why you're not playing aggressively enough, and the Zaya deck is like the quintessential like you play correctly and you play aggressively or you lose. And like I've seen, you know, it's like, yeah, when I play against Ian playing the Zaya deck, I basically have to get lucky to win. And when I play against people that are not named Ian and Eric, I go, okay, this deck is kind of a pushover. And you know, I think there's lessons to be learned from how they play that are transferable across a lot of things. And yeah, Eric, I love some replays. Okay, this seems like not a very forward hand, but I think we're gonna keep it. Yeah, and that's, you know, I'm being quite unfair to my opponents, but also I don't play that. It's funny. I should probably play more Netrunner than I do. I spend a lot of time now like focusing on OP stuff, so I play a little bit less Netrunner than I used to. Though having meetups going again is a big deal. All right, we'll give Diggs 49 a little bit to come back. I'm assuming this is just a connection issue. Yeah, Eric, did we do a full dive on the Zaya list? I feel like we must have, but I know, I gotta say, like, realizing that I'm gonna miss on Bean's points, and like I'm gonna have to just get all my Bean points off of a couple COs, it's tough. It is gonna be tough for me. Hey. Just play at the Boston one. I want Boston to be successful enough that we need people to actually help run the event, and that will be me and not just you, Daria. Because also, you deserve to play at the event too. Like, hey, Kat. This is going to be now me and Daria arguing at each other about who gets to play in Boston and who's going to run it. Because Daria did all the work of finding the venue. Yes, sick. That's so good to hear, Kat. I am very excited. Oh, we did a dive on the Tag Me list. Okay. Draw. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, we're just gonna, like, do a little bit of YOLO this turn. There's no way this is Rashida. Zero way this is a Rashida. This is the spinniest spin doctor of all spin doctors. Wait, also, I should go and look at when the New York thing is. Because I had a sudden change in my travel plans for the year. Or for the next couple weeks. Okay, do I put the telework down? I don't feel like I do. I think a card draw's better. Oh, actually, that's tough. That is tough. Hold on. We're going to go look in GLC. We're going to go look at upcoming tournaments. February 24th. Oh, that's like the one weekend I absolutely cannot make it to New York City. Okay, we're gonna play it a little bit slow though. Okay, this is such a good draw. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kat. It's just not a good... I think literally I'm going to be within spitting distance of New York City on the weekends on either side of that, but you can only do, like... Can't... Okay, so this is a Mess and Chesvo. This has to be a Mess and Chesvo. Do we go telework contract, Ottman for 4, click for a credit, and steal the agenda? I don't think so. I think we just go World Tree, run archives, Leech, World Tree, daily casts, install a Stone Ship chart room. Well, now Izzy, you're just making me jealous for not making it there. Mental Boost going to beat us up? Well, I mean, I'm not... My record against Mental Boost is not fantastic. Yeah, though I guess Boston did clean up West Coast, so I think we're okay. Okay, so this might just, like... Oh, that's a draw. That's a draw and a half. Okay. I mean, this is like, we're playing very slow. Leech, World Tree, Earthrise, Class Act. Okay, this is feeling good, and this also feels like the deck where I might actually want to install this Basilar Synth Gland. Okay, my opponent is being, I think, correctly pretty greedy. Do I actually want Air Blades here? I think I genuinely might want Air Blades in this matchup. There might be a Neurospike kill incoming. Yeah, that's fair. There definitely could be. So what we can do to avoid the Neurospike kill, right, is we can go Leech, World Tree. We're gonna just get a Stone Ship here as a mitigation factor. Because then we have an action after score. I guess we still die. We would need 2 Stone Ships, but, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah, I actually would need to get all 3 Stone Ships out to survive it, but we can go for it. I just assumed this wasn't Neurospike as Mari. Oh, because they can only shuffle back 4, so I do lose. Nope. Or I don't die. Okay. Daily casts. No, I don't die here for basically the same reason. So we're gonna run Archives. We're gonna Leech. We're gonna trash the World Tree, and we're gonna get another Stone Ship. Then we're gonna Telework. We're gonna Telework. And we're going to rigging up a Cyberdelia. Oh, because they can res and score and shuffle back. Okay. So what we can do is draw 2 cards here. We'll put Cyberdelia on the bottom. Is this really Jupestad, or is this an Amaze Amusements, though? Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I also built this deck to be terrible at actually contesting agendas. Like, it literally cannot contest agendas until it knows the ice. Now, we're pretty sure this is Mesnachesvo. So that makes me want to do Ottoman 4. The problem is if it's ping into Mesnachesvo, I'm, like, completely boned. But I guess what I do is I install Ottoman 4, install Hush, run Archives, turn the Hush into a Propeller, and go. Is this runner chooses or at random? Random. Okay. So Hermes, we're going to... I think we're going to bounce... I want to bounce the ice, I think. I'm going to swap the ping onto R&D. Yeah, I could just install Atman 1. Yeah, that's definitely maybe the correct play, even. Oh! That's funny that Hermes actually allows them to Neurospike here, in theory. That's kind of cute. Oh, SMC is pretty much perfect here. Do I want the pinhole, or do I just want to eat whatever the heck this is? I feel like I just want to eat it. Okay, so we're going to go... Atman for telework, SMC, overclock server 2. Okay, perfect. We'll get our propeller down. And then we'll fully break wraparound. Okay, now I lose 3. Oh! Airblade's coming in clutch here. Oh, that's so funny, though. That's so funny. Oh, that's so good. Okay, do I sell these Airblades to get another Cyberdelia down? No, I'm a credit down for Bologna. Right? No action. A virus. We'll trash. And we'll end the turn. Okay, so if they have a seamless launch in hand, which they must, basically, right? You don't go for this line if you don't have the seamless launch in hand. But we get to then bounce their 8. We get to swap their ping, bounce it, and then... Oh, our conduit's in hand. Oh, that's not what we want, though. Oh, we could have just leeched the wraparound. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. You're right. Like, I guess my opponent could have played around that. But, yes, I was supposed to just leech the wraparound there. And that would have saved me the credits I needed. Because I would have had more credits on... whatchamacallit. Yeah, Ian is good at this game of Netrunner, it turns out. Okay, so how do I get to 5 credits? Yeah, I mean, this does say they don't have Seamless. So we can just go and get this. I mean, this says they really don't have Seamless, right? What does this have to be? This basically has to be Enigma, right? Can I leave this another turn? Okay. I feel like the answer is yes. So if they had Seamless, they would have... Well, I guess maybe they could have Seamless now. I think it's less likely. I think they're still drawing for Seamless here. Daily cast, Earthrise. I don't think we want the sneak door in our hand. I think it's something like Parisha Ottman for 1. I'm going to use the Parisha to threaten Spin Doctor on server 1. Then I'm just going to telework. Actually, it's... Yeah, now I'm like click short of actually going after this. Well, I think I'm still okay. I'm probably actually selling the airplane. No, I'm getting the Ottman 1 here, is what I'm doing if I get anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will use air blades. Does this trash when empty? It does. Ugh, bummer for me. Okay, so we'll just use it now. Air blades, though, actually doing so much work this match. Oh my goodness. What the heck? We'll get another Cyberdelia, though a Simulchip also sounds enticing. Okay. Predictive goes back up to 3. Daily casts, Earthrise. Put the Ottman on the bottom. We will gamble. We're gonna hush the Messna Chestvo, then run server 2. Okay. So break. Fully break wraparound. Interesting that they install another Messna Chestvo. Like, it did scare me off, I guess, but oh, no worries. I guess I don't get a Hermes bounce here, but I think I'll be alright. I don't think I have valuable resources left, so I think it might actually be the Parisha. Or do I get Ottman 1 here? I think I did. Oh, sorry. Why is there a sneak door in here? Why wouldn't there be a sneak door in here? Why would there not be a sneak door in here, Cat? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, we're gonna... yeah. And then... last click is actually, we're gonna just empty out the telework, because the resources, all the resources left in my deck draw cards. Like, all of them, that's what they do. So I don't really need them. Laundry is the best card here. So it's going to be DZMZ, rigging up a conduit. Laundry R&D. Fully break wraparound, making 4 credits off of breaking our wraparound. Feels good. I think no triggers for World Tree here. Hydra. Sounds good. And we'll make another run on R&D. We will only make 1 credit off of going through this time. And then the turn. Yeah, install the Hydra there. I dare you. I dare you. Okay. So we're going to go draw, simul chip, run R&D. Yep. So -1 strength, -1 strength. Break. Oh. Shoot. Forgot. Click. Conduit. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Breaking Hydra for net 1 does... I don't know if it's broken, but it certainly feels good. If only I could World Tree my World Tree here, this would actually not be a bad situation to get Sneak Door Beta. I could get rid of 1 simul chip for the 3rd Cyberdelia. But I think I don't want to. We'll trash the NGO front, we'll see a ping, and then we will draw a card. I actually think my opponent should have gone off of event a little while ago, but hey, what do I know? Okay, I want to put this down on the table, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, when I had the stone chips on the table, that was the killing blow. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, so I had to pop 1 before when you had the upgrade down because there was no paid-ability window between scoring and Troopstad. But if I knew Neurospike, I was 100% safe. World Tree Hermes Tau 3-0 today or something. Yeah, it definitely is, which is kind of wild. Now we play against PE. No, did we play? No, we didn't play against PE. We just played against. We played against SSO. We played, which was a game we got actually fairly lucky in. Iceless Thule. Playing yeah, what else? And then this Neurospike kill that chat alerted to me just in time to let me bail out and save myself. So thank you, chat, for making me a better player. I think this will probably be the last game of Netrunner. Then I'll probably do a little bit of Slay the Spire because I've been itching to play some Slay the Spire. The Snare Bears have been doing some internal Slay the Spire, and it's been a ton of fun. Obviously, it's not going to be quite the same as when we're all in a voice chat and debating lines, but I'll try and pause. Maybe I'll see if I can get the chat votes on the thing, because there's a small enough number of you that I can have discussions about what we would do, and I can play a little bit slowly, because it's been super cool. There was a really fun run that we did where it was a Pandora's box at the end of Act 1. Toby looks at it and goes, I think we go infinite here, but the infinite was a unceasing top, and then exhausting every card in his deck except yeah, of course. It was exhaust every card in his deck except it wasn't Clash, it was Blood for Blood. This is a very slow start, I think. I'd like 2 econ cards in the hand I'm going to keep. And this only has 1. So we'll take them all again. Ooh, this is even worse. And yeah, so the deck had literally, it had 2 block cards in the entire deck. Yeah, no, there was no sundial here, and we passed up. We literally had the gold in Act 1 before we had any of this infinite combo stuff, like no dot, nothing. And we just said, no, there's no way we're going to need an Abacus. And Abacus would have trivialized the heart, because then you're like blocking for 6 every action and stuff. Man, I want a tempo forward program. But we figured out, we ended up getting a kunai, and then just had a 1 block and a 0 cost, so we could like do some nonsense. Okay, so we're just gonna go SMC Creative Commission this turn. Next turn, I think we're gonna get started. What is my opponent doing? This is an unusual start. They probably should have noticed by now that we are a 50, or that we're a 62 card deck. So clearly I can't help myself. I think I want to go like rigging up the World Tree, install the Basilar Synth Gland here, I think. I really want to do that. Oh, Jai, I am the filthiest silent main. It is like 90% of my run. Maybe not 90%, but over half my runtime is on silent. Okay. We're gonna go full 8 mode here. I still don't have like good actual targets for the World Tree yet, so we're gonna play slow. But we're gonna play a 5-click runner for the whole game. And we're gonna hope that my opponent's not on Clearinghouse. Yeah, I don't know. No, that run was incredibly cool because there ended up being multiple different infinites the deck could go for, and it like which one you were supposed to go for. Oh, is this shell? How have I gone against like so many shell game decks today? What the heck? Ugh. Come on, people. There's other things to do in Netrunner. This is my comeuppance for complaining about shell game for multiple days in GLC. Are we gonna value Clearinghouse? Do we have a kill from 2 cards in hand and no runs? No, that was just a value Clearinghouse. Save me from humanity sometimes. Okay. Okay, we're going to discard the conduit and the world tree. They are better not in my hand than they are in my hand. Neural EMP, that also gains a credit as long as you left it on the board. Ugh. Come on, people. Okay, and now we like just kind of trivially win too? Like, what? We'll put the stone ship chart room in play. Like, we're just gonna slow down our deck a lot here, which is annoying. But, like, I actually think that now that we have 2 stone ships, I'm not sure how my opponent's planning to kill me with only 1 clearinghouse left in the deck. I will admit, playing Bachelor Synthland into clearinghouse was maybe not the best, but I don't think my opponent has a way... Excuse me? My opponent scores an SDS. Okay, now my opponent isn't respecting me, which is somehow an even worse sin. Oh my goodness, what is going on in this game, though? You know what, Augustus? That's fair. They just want me to have a good time, too. They say as they shuffle back a clearinghouse and a hedge fund. If this is another SDS, I will be like, hats off. They have outplayed me to the fucking moon. This is genuinely, though, that was the funniest thing that could have possibly happened. I don't know that I care if they get to 6 points. It makes my life more annoying, but we do have a pretty strong end game here. I still don't have good world tree targets, which is the, like, frustrating thing. Nope, we're going to not do this, because this is the type of deck that's going to be running snares. I don't need to die to a snare at random. Okay. Let's just, like, start putting down some nonsense. Probably the DZMC over the Cyberdelia here. Okay. So if they can advance something to 7, then I can be pretty confident it's a clearinghouse, right? I do have a window to pop stone ship after the clearinghouse. This is a fact I did not know when playing Lost Geek at Euros in 2021. And I preemptively popped my cards and learned after the fact that I was in fact a fool for doing this. And felt quite sad. Still no targets this turn. Draw and install a daily cast. Next turn, I can turn this Earthrise into a class act and be quite happy with myself. It's a Gene Splicer. Okay, we're in for a frickin' wild ride today. We're in for a wild ride. Okay. No, because Clearinghouse doesn't fire as a paid ability. Clearinghouse fires as a when your turn begins trigger. And so they res, and they have to res during a paid ability window, then you have a paid ability window to respond, and then the corpse turn begins. So it is one of those really weird Netrunner things. Okay. I do need to get this Ottoman down. Kind of. They have no strength 0, so I could probably do Ottoman 1. Anything with a semicolon. Isn't this just a colon? Isn't the semicolon the one with the... Oh, SMC's a great draw here. SMC's a fantastic draw here. Ooh, yeah, let's go. These are some nice draws. Yeah, I think it's like install Cyberdelia, install Propeller, overclock the remote. Yes! Oh my goodness, what a way to lose. Oh, what a fantastic way to lose. That's fucking beautiful. Oh man, that's a great one to go out on. That's hilarious. Oh boy, that is too good. They just straight up outplayed me. I mean, I don't know if they straight... okay, no. They just said, he's not going to run. He's not going to run. And they were right. I wasn't going to run. I was like, there's no reason I have to run there. Maybe I got unlucky not seeing the Red Planet Couriers, but that is beautiful. Man, that's so good. I love that we went 3-1 and lost to that deck. I think that SMC trash was just a flex. Yeah. I mean, my opponent also identified... I think I fired that World Tree twice that game, so... maybe my opponent did the right call. With an SMC, I would have challenged the remote. Without it, I wasn't going to. So that was pretty sick. But hey, this deck is 3-1. We got 4 games done in under 2 hours. So suck it, Andre. No, I should really stop making that joke. But it is meant with the most love. Let me get Slay the Spire up and going. Just show Andre that last game. Yeah. No, props to, who was my opponent? That was Hideyoshi. That genuinely, like, to me, I actually think, like, the cool thing about that is that deck has 2 different ways of answering what do you do if the runner doesn't run. Now the fact that was a cool little line to get there, and I'm honestly genuinely a little bit glad I lost to that, because I basically deserve that. Why are you... Is this the one? Okay, it is. Fantastic. And I think with that said, let's go over to some Slay the Spire. So we're gonna pause this music. We're gonna go to everyone's favorite music, which is, of course, the Spire music. And I'll check out audio levels for that in a second. Okay, it's a little quiet, probably. That's probably good. Okay. So we've got anyone... Okay, we've got I will play any character. Are there any requests of what people would like to see? Probably my skill is something like Silent, Ironclad, Watcher, Defect. but I also tend to get baited by certain builds and everything. So, you want to see Defect Cat? Anyone else in chat have something they want to see? I don't know if you're still here, Izzy. Happy to do. Is there anything you want to see in particular? Defect? Okay, everyone's crying out for Defect, so let's do some Defect. Okay, what do we have? I guess, okay, so we've got... Who do we have for boss? Okay, this is probably one of the easier fights. This is Guardian. We have a real... So we want to end up on this side of the act, probably heading this direction. Which means something like one of these paths is going to be good. Probably something like this path. So we don't need a crazy amount of power. We just need enough to take on the first boss. I always look at the can I do 3x? Like, I could get a free boss here, and then take a boss here, and then take a boss here, and then die. Oh yeah, I guess if people want to try this seed, it is 2ZKSPY. Oh good, I'm not actually covering it, so I don't even have to bother reading it out. Okay, this is probably not great. Choose a card to obtain... Or obtain a curse for 250. Because, like, obtain a curse for 250 actually gets me really nicely into that shop. So I think we're going to do it. Wraith is not one of the curses I wanted, but... I think we'll be okay with it. Okay. Defect is the best boss swap character, I agree. I don't feel like I need to boss swap here. Do I ever take lock on? I don't think I need to. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go strike, defend here. I just got raided? Who did I get raided by? I didn't see a... My goodness. I'm not using like Twitch primarily, so... oh goodness. Oh frick. Oh, this is gonna make me actually think. Oh, hey Eric. Were you the one who raided me? Apologies for missing that. I mostly stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so I miss some of the things that I get from this. Let me go see if I can open something up in my thing. Oh yeah, no, thank you so much, Eric, for raiding with a party of 4 viewers. Were you playing Netrunner just before this, or are you a Netrunner fan? Easy loop? No, I don't know. Self repair is like just genuinely very, very good, right? So the question, like, to me, self repair is one of the like ways to just kind of outscale. Seems like Gremlin Knob might kill us if we take anything but self repair. I would argue that loop is actually pretty good against Gremlin Knob. Oh, very cool, Eric. Eric? I don't know how to... I'm going to say it Eric because that's almost how it reads. But feel free to correct me. Cool. Well, I'm glad to hear you have all the stuff for startup. Let's see. Hopefully we can get you to do some Netrunner stuff. And if you're ever interested, I'd love to chat about doing a little bit of a mini co-stream or something. I think I am going to take the self-repair. I have another shot to get a scaling card. Over capacity does everything I'd want out of capacitor right now or whatever. Skipped an F1 already, which seems sus. I don't know. F1. Yeah, that is one of the difficult things about playing Netrunner at the moment, is it can be a little bit hard, but hey, if you're ever in town for Boston, we're running some events there, and there's a bunch of events kind of running throughout the US. Do I have to speculative white noise? It does get, most powers do work well against the elites. Toxic egg. Finland, I think Finland's doesn't have no Netrunner scene, I think. Well, I might be thinking of other Scandinavian countries. Yeah, there is GLC has a lot of direct use, and there's some. I'm not sure if they're Finnish or if there's something else, and this is where my being an American is very coming back to hurt me. Yeah, okay. We're gonna drop the speed potion. Do I want an early leap? Yeah, okay, I wasn't 100% sure if Aksu was in Finland, but Aksu is immediately who my mind leapt to. Okay, so like the deck is strong enough that we don't need the elite, but I think getting to the shop is good. Distilled Chaos is great. It is play 3 cards for nothing. I don't want to play it in this fight or in this run through the deck. Did I pass a Cold Snap Augustus? I did not mean to if I did, but ugh, that's not what I really want. Yeah. This is going to get very hairy. Okay, so now I probably do actually want to use the Distilled Chaos, right? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit tricky. It can be tricky to get that stuff started up for sure. Oh boy, we are in for so much pain. I needed a better power, I guess. Yeah, we're just dead. Unless I draw very well here. Okay, this is the draw I need. I now need some luck. Okay, we live one more turn. But no, we're gonna die. Oh, that's so annoying. I maybe should have just... Okay. Was I supposed to just go this way and just grab this shop and say I've got 500 gold, it's fine? Who needs relics? Oof. Yeah, 3 days on this ascension. Hey, Eric. Apparently I need to get all the snare bears on here so I can play competently. We're gonna do one more defect run and then we'll do another character. Okay, yeah, no, this is going to be a +7. Yeah, I think the curse was actually the biggest issue. Yeah, like we got probably the... Well, no, actually, yeah, I think that might be the worst curse for us. Like, any of the damage curses would have probably done less. I'm not sure that's entirely true. But, like, it's funny, that would have been a deck that did not care about the shackles. Which is definitely something. Is it this route? I feel like it's got to be this route. It's got some good flexibility. Slime Boss is not really what I want to see. Oof. In for some real pain here. Yeah, I guess, like, I probably needed to take a... I mean, I needed to take a damage common earlier. I just didn't think, I think I wasn't expecting to get... Sweeping Beam actually is probably fine to take as a damage common here. Yeah, that's the like, oh yeah, you can proxy everything for free. Like, proxying is still a lot of work, which is, like, definitely not the... Like, it's this weird thing where it's like, it's almost less work if you can afford it to buy it than it is to proxy. Do I take Static Discharge? I don't think I need to take Static Discharge yet. So I think I skip on all of these. One day I'll find a defect deck that wants reprogram. One day, but I don't think today is that day. Just Focus is so good. Chaos is not great, but... Do I want 2 fights? I don't think I do. Oh well, I'm getting 2 fights. You're attacking me for more damage, and then we block. Okay. Is Chaos not good? It's not great. You're spending 1 energy, and you're maybe getting 3 damage, or 2 block, or a Dark Orb, which is like... Dark Orbs are very weird. They actually would be a great solution to this act, but they're not, like, generically strong. And you sort of need another synergy card. The upgraded Chaos, which is, if I'm remembering, it's just 0. Is it 0 or is it 2 orbs? But yeah, the base version is meh. You can, and basically my thinking is you can do better. I might actually take the Streamline here. It's a bad card. Reprogram, solve Laga, and Sentries. Interesting. I guess it kind of does. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, which pot do I want to spend here? I think we'll spend this pot. Yeah, Eric, if you do have a local game store, they can buy products from Null Signal Games now at a retailer discount. I don't know if that's really an option where you are. Or, like, sorry, not an option. Oh, actually, I guess you're in the EU, so it's probably not available yet. It hopefully will be available really soon. I know people are actively working really hard on making that a possibility. And hopefully that will help a little bit. I think I can't go to the right here, which is a bummer. I really have nothing. It's like self-repair is fine. Remove is okay. I can get rid of a strike. Well, I can't take an elite right now. I just die. So I'm probably going for that one elite. Maybe I should have taken that reprogram. Okay. So 15. We're gonna Sweeping Beam. Yeah, play Macedon Expire, that's true. Let's see. So we're gonna tank this turn. Oh, I forgot I have Lightning Orb, so I don't just get to stall infinitely here. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, so I don't heal 7. Okay, so we're just going to go defend, strike, and we're going to try and kill this guy. Okay, so just draw the self-repair this turn. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Go for the eyes actually just became much better. It's not great, but it's better. I think I take it. This is... Okay, this is shaping up to be a bit of an odd one. I think I might be very much in trouble here. Okay, which does... Okay, so this is 1622. That's just more damage. Actually, this might just be a good energy pot. All right, well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the raid. Okay, multicast. Suddenly a Dark Orb's looking very good. I almost wonder if I go this way and try and get some money events, because right now my deck is just a pile of random cards that don't work together. This is like a... Yeah, this card's good, this card's situationally good, and it's early enough that I can probably engineer the situation. This card is bad. It's just actually pretty bad. Self-repair's good. Go for the eyes, I can maybe make work. Do I just skip an elite? I guess I do. So if I'm skipping an elite, I should also skip this elite. Okay. Very punished here. Okay, what's my solution here? Yeah, I mean this was I think the other two fights we might be able to win. This one we're not winning, I think. There is actually a route that I win this here. This was not it, right? Yeah. Actually pretty close. Oh, it's chopped by... Oh, okay, hold on. Because it's in the description, you're right. Chopped by Giant Claw. We're just going to skip it. We're just going to... Yeah, I forget to read this. If it's written chopped by Giant Claws, it's what? Scorching Flames, Giant Claws, and Horns? Come on, be the money event. I mean, I'm just spending this 50 gold to remove, so we'll just do a remove. Yep, strike. Shop is going to be very sad. We need a good pot. Is it Flex Potion? It's probably Flex Pot. And then we're going to go here. And then we're going... Okay, is it multicast or go for the eyes? We might need to remove a defend to kill slime. Possibly. I generally don't think we do because we will have passive orb damage going. Go for the ice is not great in this fight. So what we're going to do is pretty aggressively... Okay, we don't even need to here. I was going to say we need to aggressively get the kunai. Okay, so let's just multicast this for 8. Okay, we might actually survive here. So I might double potion here. Let's start with the... So I'm dealing 14, 74. So it's actually split. But let's try and get a little better. We did not do much better. Maybe I should have double potion there. Well, I might want to try and save this for a thing I didn't get. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the eyes, sweeping beam, draw an attack. Oh, bummer. Just multicast was 2 more damage there. Yeah, that makes sense. This is maybe my problem is I do too much of the like, oh yeah, fights are easy, I'll just go burr, and then it doesn't work. Okay. So I think we are guaranteed dead no matter what I do. This is 5, so this is just much more damage. Yeah. Yeah, double split was bad there. Okay, let's play this fight a little more carefully as I listen to wiser people. Okay. Sweeping beam, go for the eyes, streamline. I think is still correct here. Zap, multicast. 32 on a full multicast. And then, yeah, just full multicasting here is another 32, which is definitely more damage than I did. Okay. So I think this is still the same turn. So far, luck hasn't changed, which is great. That makes me feel less scummy. I guess I'm actually supposed to do this so that if I get the really bad luck, because it actually probably is better to do this. Oh, Jeffrey, ever move back to your normal stream time, or is this new permanent? This new one is permanent, at least for now, as permanent as anything can be, because the the local Netrunner meetup moved to Wednesdays. So unfortunately, as much as I'd like really want to kill this guy, but I think I have to do this. Strike. So is it better to get this guy in 10, which is still outside the kill range? I think this is better, but it is very tricky to say. Okay, so blocking is probably not worth it. This blocking for 10, and then we would have 30 coming in. I get 3 lightning strikes. Yeah, I don't think there was a way out of this one. Yeah. Because if I don't lightning strike, if I strike these so they're at 10, I go hit, hit, hit this guy once, I still get hit for 10, 10, 8. Because, like, one extra lightning shot, like, Augustus, I think one extra lightning shot, like, it's the same thing either way there, right? I don't get, like, more than that, so. I just need to, if I hit one of those guys twice, I guess, I was probably okay. Okay, so this is why we see why I'm very bad at defense. Let's do an Ironclad run just to mix it up. Lose 7 max HP, transform 2 is very enticing. Um, oh, was there a split so I could try and get lucky on 2 hits? No, I think that should be the same as the 17. Yeah, I would still need 3 hits, exactly right. Um, is it 2 strikes? There's a strike and a defend. Okay, well this is a very good start, and probably just doing this act. It's a very hard commit. If I do this act, is that... I can do this act and then bail out this way if things start going bad. I guess I don't have that much damage in my deck, which is maybe going to be a concern. I mean, yes, defect is lowest win rate at top skill percentiles. I'm not going to kid myself and think that I'm near those. Okay, do I have... So this is 9, 8... Yeah, I must have enough damage here. Okay, do I take Chemokinesis or do I take Inflame? Who's my act boss? I think I might take the Inflame. Chemokinesis, though, my deck is actually lacking in damage right now. Let's take the Chemokinesis for now. Because I think I still kill him with a feed or a Chemokinesis. So I can go defend. And now I get to kill. And I don't even get to kill, I get to feed. All of these are skips. Yeah, all of these are skips. Headbutt is like okay, but I have a better damage common, so to speak. Okay, 6, 6. Yeah, so taking 10 this turn's not ideal. So we're gonna go strike, strike, defend. So taking 12 this fight. Oh, I was supposed to strike there once, in case I draw optimally bad. Don't love the colorless. Italicized is fantastic. I should be pausing and talking about these, right? I should be pausing and thinking, and I'm not. Which is definitely a problem. Okay, so I feel like it's metallicize. Is it not metallicize? I don't know. I know. I'm like, partially I'm like, fuck, I really can't lose this one. That would be pretty shameful. Which makes me actually think I might want to strike here. Because I want to be able to feed here. Yeah, feed floor 0, though. I should end this run with like 100-something health. Okay. So if I shockwave, it's 25%. So block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is more block. Yes, it is. Okay, great. Maybe I'm actually supposed to use a fire pot there, now that I think about it a little bit more. With the idea... So I'm paying 1 damage this turn to hopefully take less damage next turn, I think. But just a fire pot to like actually save quite a bit of health. but now I'm blocking for 8, so I can do this and pass. Okay. Not a super thinky deck yet. Okay, Pommel Strike is usually a take. Clash is not going to be a take here. I think Pommel Strike, I think having a little bit more base damage is going to be wanted. Okay, so I should be able to split here pretty... Ooh, I might... do I spend the pot? It feels a little silly to spend the pot, but my next hand's pretty bad. So we're going to spend the pot. Okay, I didn't get punished, so we actually just clean out the fight instead. Oh, you know what? That's good. That's a +9 fight. Flame Barrier is very good against the Act Boss. I don't like that my deck is already getting so fat. It's 15 cards, but Flame Barrier playing every third turn against this guy seems good. Okay. That's actually a amazing. That's about as good a start as I could ask for. We're gonna Pommel Strike. This is actually a god start in this fight. I can potentially kill this turn. Okay, I didn't get to kill this turn, right? Because this is 12. Am I 1 damage short? No, I'm much shorter than that. Never mind. Is there an optimal deck size? There's not per se an optimal deck size, no. But... And there are, like, Silent can sometimes get away with Okay. So that changes some things. Now there is an optimal deck size to me, which is 2. There's an infinite combo on Ironclad with Sundial and upgraded Pommel Strikes. The challenge to get there from where we are right now is that the only way this works is either basically drawing every card in your deck, or getting rid of most of the cards. Yeah, you don't need to do Sundial. Sundial combos, you need to have a deck. You can have a maximum deck size of 10, I think, when you go off. We're on 15, and then we lose 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cards. So we're actually 1 remove away from potentially getting to where we need to be to do the infinite. But we're also, like, very far from practically being able to set up the infinite, because we have to be able to draw all of our cards as well. We need another Pommel Strike, and we need an upgrade, yeah. I would have liked that Hemokinesis so I could actually kill here. We're going to just Flame Barrier Metallicize, I think, just to be safe. And then we'll take a little bit here, and then we'll eat. We don't need any of these. Yeah, we just spike Corruption off the act bomb. Actually, like, part of me is saying I actually don't want to take this elite fight. Even though I think we can crush it. Well, can we crush it? Okay. I don't want to take blood there, Augustus, because I think... to some extent, I think Flame Barrier Shockwave might be enough against... maybe it's... So it's... To me, Liquid Bronze, like, taking 3 Thorns is good. I don't want to take Intimidate because I want to try and go infinite as quickly as possible. I think I skip because I don't think... Lagavulin is probably a little bit too tricky for me here. Well, let's look at the map. And I don't get more campfires. I do get a yeah, no, the act to the left is better, I think. Bing, bong, bing. I have to win 2 fights on 15 health. No, not even 15 health. On 11 health. With a fire pot and a bronze scales. The thing is, there's only one card I need upgraded here. So I don't think I can take this. I like Snap, take Shining Light most of the time, but let's try and play seriously. I think it's not a thing I can take. Ornamental Fan now means we are block neutral on the heart. And I think we're just going to go this way because it gets us the most max HP. And I'm going to try and preserve HP over preserving gold in this fight, I think. Yeah. Let's just actually not worry about killing this guy. Yeah, I agree that paying HP in general is fine. I'm probably supposed to yeah, bash instead of defend there. 15. Okay. Feel no pain is a good way to go. Like, this is, to me, I'm like, okay, how does this deck get there? Like, I could see taking Infernal Blade or Carnage. They actually would solve... Like, if we take Carnage, we can actually probably hard swerve right and go for this elite. But is that better than 9 HP and a campfire upgrade? And it's like, Feel No Pain does... So it's not good now. So the question is, do I need it, right? I like it because one way to go infinite is by exhausting our deck, and so it provides us block while we set up. Conversely, it costs us an energy to try and set it up. And it adds a card that we have to get out of our deck. Now, admittedly, we get it out by playing it, but right now we only have 2, I guess, sometimes 3 synergies with it in the deck. Oh man, I think this might be a skip. No, because one way we get our deck thin is corruption, right? I'm going to take it. I don't need 2 liquid bronzes to win this fight. Now I wish I had taken 2 liquid bronzes. Yeah, like, there's definitely, like, late in Act 2 or 3, like, you don't take it all the time. Here, it probably was a snap pick. I might actually use my fire pot here, because this is a ton of damage that I don't need to take. So I can kill this guy. The thing is, I can't get a feed off this turn, which is annoying. Basically, this is blocked for 4. Where's Cleaver when you need it? Okay. we're just going to take this guy down. And next turn we get 5 energy. So we should be able to do a lot. He says, lying. Okay. 27 max HP. Feeling good. Like, against the other 2 act bosses, I think I can rest and win the fight. There's our second pommel strike. So we're going to upgrade 1. There's a world where I'm actually supposed to upgrade the shockwave first. Because I'm actually fairly far from the infinite, and so dying with a theoretical future infinite in my deck is much worse than, like, clearing the act boss. 4, 4, 7, 8. Oh my god. Why must you taunt me, Spire? Oh, I'm supposed to... vulnerable pot's fine. That's fine. Okay. Flame barrier, you don't die. I don't die. And we have another chance to draw. Get another chance to draw. Oh, and we're gonna have... Ugh, I'm not gonna have... Okay, yeah, it's not worth giving up 13 HP to lose the sundial. Okay, second wind is fucking fantastic. That's a very good draw. This is a less good start. Okay, so a quarter of 14 is like 4. So just going strike, strike is the same because I need to remember I actually have this. What in the earlier run, me taking some very ambitious cards and getting very, very punished by several different things. Yeah, second win for sure here. I probably have to kill this turn. Oof. I guess I don't have to. Okay. We're gonna block for as much as we can. Oh my god. So this blocks for... a lot. No, I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, Metallicize is going to be what wins us this act, I think. Snecko, not what we want. Evolve, we could take. Because then we can evolve Second Wind a lot of the burns. And that's maybe how we actually survive this act. Man, I feel like I'm talking... Like, this deck should be prepping to go infinite. But it's, like, pretty far, right? So it's got 18 cards. We can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, Evolve Second Wind does seem like it solves the immediate problem, and we can worry about the how do we go infinite problem later. Like, I actually think what I was saying before about how I think Shockwave is actually the correct upgrade here, I think is true. 5 weak is really important for this fight, I think. And if I need other cards to go infinite, which means I'll need other shops before I can go infinite. Okay. Oh yeah. I wasn't even thinking about the rest. No, it's just the... Do I upgrade the pommel strike so I can, like, theoretically go infinite? Or do I, Oh, that was a silly block. I didn't need to do that. We have one Pommel Plus, yeah. We don't have the second yet. So, like, yeah, we could try going for the infinite. Do I just play the feed, or do I not play, like, the greediest son of a bitch alive? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I was hoping to draw it again there. We can take... Oh, no, we won't even take... If I go strike, strike, I don't take one. Let's go... So let's go strike, strike, so I don't take any damage here. Because I don't actually have enough weaken to get to the big attack here, which is bad. I don't want to draw here yet. I will play the Hemokinesis here because I do need to get moving on damage a little bit. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Okay, so I think it's... okay, do I Snecko Pot here or not is the really important question. I think I might have to, right? Because this would block for 12, and then this will block for 8. That would be 20. 36. I live with 3 health if I don't, and I sometimes die if I do. Actually, I often die if I do. So we're going to live this with 3 HP and see where we get to. Uh, 2 HP, okay. So we're going to just try and roll some zeros. And we got there, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So... Oh my goodness, we're like so close. Oh. We die at the same time. Okay, we're gonna fight this one more time. I'm gonna maybe be a little more aggressive and see. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I think the way to solve this is to not play the Shockwave this turn. I'll play the Shockwave and just do it the next time around. So instead of attacking for 6x6, it's attacking by, like, 4x6, which is a huge difference. And that's maybe the, like, okay, if I'm thinking and trying not to save scum, that is the correct way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I think we actually probably just win this fight more easily than we did before. We'll see, though. I'm only on 10 health now, so I'm actually in a worse spot. Much worse spot. Okay, never mind. I die much sooner. So this playing multiple attacks blocks for 4. Okay, I guess we're gonna Snecko Oil. Okay, getting a 1-cost flame barrier for the rest of the fight seems good. These all being 2-costers does stink. I mean, Jeremy, I am clearly not the hottest stuff when it comes to Slay the Spire. So, you know, like with Netrunner, you should prioritize your fun first over being competitive, but... Okay, so 24... I'm at 25, 28. And he's taking 7 per hit. I think I did an okay job of control. Okay, wait. If I do this, 22, 18, 1, 2, 3 hits. Yeah, we're okay. None of these do anything useful. But I think I take Immolate because it's just very, very good. Curse Key is not ideal. Runic Dome is bad. Yeah, Immolate. No, Immolate I'm taking because it's so good into Act 2, yeah. I think Cursed Key, like, taking Cursed Key means we can't do anything. Runic Dome is, I don't think, something that we can take here. Our deck really cares about what it should do on the given turn. So I'm pretty sure this is a tiny house. I think both of these make my deck significantly likely to get to the place it's trying to get to right now. And none of these were any good. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, well, we do have 100 HP going into Act 2. No Warcry with Feel No Pain. Maybe that's maybe that is actually correct, and it has a couple of other synergies too with Second Wind and stuff. Oh, Cat, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna take our 2 easy fights, and we're gonna pray that they are actually easy fights. Yikes. Man, fuck this guy. What a jerk. I'm like very used to just not taking Warcry, and I think I need to like stop. Like, this is my thing where I'm like doing too much stuff. Well, okay. This is why we don't take Warcry, because we get Warcry Plus given to us. Okay, so yeah, we do take Warcry Plus. It's not the best card, but it is definitely good here. Alright, defend. Defend. Strike. And that I need I probably don't want all of these guys. Okay. You've got to be joking me. Come on, Flame Barrier. Where the heck were you last turn? This is comical. Am I just fucked? Yeah, 1 by 6 by 3, aka welcome to Act 2. Hey, at least I didn't take Philosopher's Stone. Not that it was offered, but... Okay, so I just need to top deck the Shockwave. I just need to top deck the Shockwave. No, this doesn't even do it. Oh my... 15, 27, 31. So I'm not dead. I'm just not going to spend that potion. Because I popped that potion before doing any math. So, okay. We're going to play all these turns the same. Because I'm trying not to cheat too much. Though I do cheat at this game all the time. Okay. Flame Barrier... Chemokinesis to just try and get some progress on this fight. Yeah, I've somehow made a very, very slow deck, which is not ideal. Okay, and then we just block for 6. Okay. So this blocks for 6. No, it blocks for 9. How do I always die with 1,000,000 gold? Because I'm very bad at this game. And I'm also incredibly greedy. Okay, so I can just defend here. Well, I guess that's right. And hopefully the two guys on the right go for strength ups this turn. Oh my god. $28. It's twice now I've drawn out on the turns where no one's bothering to multi-attack. Okay. This does all my blocking. Ah! Okay. We're gonna attack this way. And we're gonna draw feed. Please, just let me draw feed. Let one thing in this entire act go my way, and we're only 2 cards in. True Grit does slowly get us to infinite, so it's probably the take here. I don't love Cultist Potion. We're just dead, unless this has a waffle. I don't know that we take Dead Branch. Like, we don't. So I could go Tori Regen Pot. That would be 300... No, that would be 403. I don't think Reaper saves us because we don't have any damage scaling. Oh yeah, so Izzy... Dead Branch says, whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. Oh, Dual Wield is very good. Dual Wield does a lot for us. Because it gets us Metallicizes and Feel No Pains. And it also can double Reapers to maybe get us out. Though, genuinely, I don't know what possible fight we can survive here. Oh, actually, you know what? Flex Pot probably does get us there. Okay. And now we remove a strike. Yeah. I'm gonna ditch this and go for just try and buy safety where I can. Nope, we're gonna lose all of our gold here. Because I don't think... Well, okay. What are my odds of drawing Reaper before I die? Do they shield on turn 2? I feel like they shield turn 1 going into turn 2. Because if they don't, I have like a... We only get attacked for 12 turn 1. Yeah. I know we live turn 1. And then I can heal for 9 times 3 on turn 2. This actually is getting better, not worse. Okay. I forgot that they... Oh no, they can block, but they didn't. Alright, let's go! 22... Okay, who do I want to kill now? Oh, I can only kill one, so... Okay, I could dual wield, right? I could dual wield this feed for the greediest run possible. But I'm giving up a lot of HP to do that. I'm giving up 8 HP to do that. So I'm giving up 8 to gain 6. I think long term that might be correct, but I don't want to go too wild. I'm glad I didn't play the Feel No Pain there. I was very tempted to. Okay. Gambler's Potion's very good. Headbutt does not enough. Flux we don't need. Sever Soul we don't need. I think I'm still going this way. I'm going to just rest at the campfire. This deck would actually love... Oh, no, it can't be a Snecko deck. That's unfortunate. Well, it doesn't actually mind fighting Snecko right now because it's not actually an infinite deck yet. I don't need to spend this. Actually, I might spend this pot right here. I feel like a pot being worth 12 HP is fine. Especially when it can be more than 12 HP. Like, that's actually saving us a full turn. Just not the feed. Okay. Pommel Strike. Talisize, second wind. A little bit of block there. Tell me this is lethal. It's not. Oh my. And we're back in the problem situation we were in just a minute ago. Yeah, calipers would be good. None of these cards do what I need. So I think I have to rest here. Gain 31 HP, which is what I just lost. Strength means on my next multi-boss, multi-room fight, I can gain some more. Oh, no, let's put that back on top. Yeah, like we died at... I mean, frankly, this is an elite fight. I don't know why this is an Act 1, or just a regular hallway fight. This is an elite fight by any sane measure. Oh, I can just get rid of... No, it's this. The shelled parasite, aka the avocado, I'm convinced is like the deadliest elite in the entire, or deadliest thing in the entire game. Okay, maybe I do actually defend here. Just because... Oh, no, I don't think I was supposed to defend, actually. Guess I get away with it now, though. Yeah, this might be the fight that we try and go infinite. Ugh. Or not. I guess I could go for dual-wield Reaper here. But I think it's just play Reaper for plus 12. What is this avocado up to, though? Ugh. This guy is just a dick. Okay, pommel strike. Pommel strike. 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 Second wind. Which is a very scary second wind, frankly. This is like such an attrition fight right now. Okay, flame barrier, true grit. Getting quite close to the infinite. Pommel strike. Pommel strike. Feed. It was all worth it in the end. Another metallicize is perfect. We're going this way, because I think... Oh my... Oh, and he's not... This is the turn you need to attack me, though, you dick. I mean, so I'm having so many of these, like, oh, my draw is bad, and what that means is my deck is bad. Would we fit in a Juggernaut in Act 3? No. A different build would take Juggernaut, I think. Okay, is there... So this heals for 3 and that's it. Yeah. Fucking snake plant. Yeah, I think we took a couple... The evolve feels like it was a huge mistake, honestly, of everything. Maybe it got us through the act. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. That run felt pretty winnable, but definitely did something a little bit wrong. But 100 gold seems like the correct choice here. My wife is trying to sneak around the camera and get my attention, saying, "Wrap it up." So I will start wrapping this one up soonish. Because my dog apparently needs to go outside very badly. Okay. So Poison Stab is very, like, all three of these cards are very good. I'm very high on Acrobatics. It's Slime Boss, so like Poison Stab is actually pretty good. Not Slime Boss. Hexaghost. But we have 3 more fights and a shop with 200 plus gold. So I'm like, I want to go for like a very good, like generically strong. So the reason I don't actually rate Whale that highly until I can get a, at least in Act 1, because even against Hexaghost, I have to draw it on the right turn, and that's non-trivial to do. And Acrobatics, like, Acrobatics will help us take a later Whale. I could take Noxious Fumes against Hexaghost here. I could also take Infinite, like, I have to take one of these, I think. Blades is the strongest of these, but they're not that strong. Whale is good endgame, but, like, my general feeling is, like, you get offered about... I feel like you get offered 2 to 3 whales over the course of a run, and so you can delay it till Act 2 or 3, usually. Okay, so what fights can I have left? I've had the Louses, and I've had Jawworm, so I can have Slaver... Right? Solo Slaver is one of the fights you can have. You can have Cawbird. Yeah, Infinite Blades is very slow. Noxious Fumes is just quite good against Hexaghost. It's bad against every other Act 3 elite for the most part. Like, it's not good. I think I'm talking myself into a skip. No, I'm going to take Leg Sweep. Leg Sweep is very good to Hexaghost. Infinite Blades is alright. It's definitely not the uncommon you want. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm probably just not taking on that many elites right now. My deck is going to be fine in hallway fights, and I'm just going to try and not scale on relics. Like, Dagger Throw is very good for me here, so I think that's just an easy take. Dagger spray is a definite maybe. Let's look at this haul. I guess there's some reasons to not take plus HP relics. Actually, I don't feel like buying a meal ticket's really going to be worth it. It's like situationally sometimes okay. Warpaint's not doing anything for me yet. I could go for like these aggressive potions. Maybe it's I spend 150 on potions, 75 on a card remove. And then I can actually go for like 2 elites here. It's actually not a bad act. Okay. Did not get the card I wanted there. That guy's dead. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the hard fights. I was hoping to not... Like, I knew this was going to be a hardish fight, but, like, there's plenty of hard fights that this deck could have taken. What is my draw pile? That's enough to kill. Like, there's... Okay. Well-laid plans now. I should have taken the Piercing Whale. Well-laid plans is gonna solve some problems for us. 34 HP. So I could either go for upgraded... Probably just upgrade the Dagger Spray. Or upgrade... I mean, let's be... I'm going to be greedy and upgrade the well-laid plans, because that's, like, a good way to actually roll some people. This is the no elite path. This is the 2 elite path. This is the 1 to 2 elite path. Will I get an extra campfire? I'm going to take it. This is probably what I wanted. Probably just full blocking here. Oh, this is an awkward hand. So this could kill one guy on the sides and do an early draw. But I could also hold. So if I go like this, I'm very likely to be able to kill next turn. And you draw 1 damage. Perfect. Actually overdrawn damage, which is a little unfortunate. And then I'm going to prioritize, at this point, just keeping health, I think. And I think this fight's done. Against Lagavulin, I might need to use both pots, which could get scary. What's my draw pile? So if I miss both of these, which is possible, yeah, I think I hold it. I just take 2 here. I don't think we're upgrading on 23. Okay. Wow. For once, I predicted that maybe the worst possible thing would happen here. Yeah. So now I will double defend because... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to actually play the acrobatics there. That was silly of me. Okay. So 18, we definitely have to rest unless I get some bonkers relic. I don't even know what it would be. Oh, now I don't have to rest. That's very interesting. Okay, this deck actually probably could take Caltrops. Because basically the plan here is I do this, and I just smoke on the first time I take large amounts of damage, right? Caltrops does... Yeah, that's the thing, is Caltrops solves the Hexaghost. Now, Backstab Marbles is also good. 50%, so this ends up doing 17 damage for 0 energy, which is quite good. And if we can get the Dagger Spray, that like starts really stacking up. Alright, that ends up being like 25 something damage for... Not too much. Like, I think Backstab is the more consistent thing, especially against Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob. I actually, like, Caltrops does solve Hexaghost, but I think our problem right now is actually getting to Hexaghost. Because if we go this way, I don't think we ever beat maybe we can beat Hexaghost if we go this way. If we take the Caltrops. Caltrops and Infinite Weak. Yeah, that's probably enough. So do I rest to go up to 37? Do I upgrade Neutralize? I might actually need to upgrade the Caltrops, honestly. If I rest, that means I can probably go this way, right? I think that's what it means. So I think I will rest, because I don't think any of my upgrades are fantastic here. And I might immediately get punished for resting. Okay. I think I was supposed to upgrade Pot there, but... Okay, I'm committing to not run away from this fight, so we have to do this. Maybe I should have run away from this fight, because I can't take the third hit and I can't do lethal here. Right? Because this is 12. Yeah. Yeah, Ian, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, hey, Andre. Lol. Yeah, no, I I've not given it a shot. I think it was day 9 play it, and I was like, oh, this seems okay, but maybe not like exactly what I want to get out of a roguelike game. I've also been playing, I played a little bit of Cobalt Core. Which has been pretty good. Okay, we'll take our honest 8 and then flee, and then we'll go this way. Okay, can I? So this is yeah. I really wish I'd taken the backstab. I actually think we beat Gremlin Knob with backstab, which is very frustrating. Yeah, my concern with like, I've done a couple hours in Cobalt, and what I found was that movement is just broken, and then a lot of the fights like don't scale properly to prevent like it's just like this a lot of the scaling doesn't feel quite right. I'm a big Sneaky Strike fan, and this deck is no great spot to exploit it. Okay, so this is, I think, gonna kill some of them. Yep. So like, I'm a little bit worried that the balance is really weird. Yeah, the final boss was like, a lot of the fights were just like fairly easy to trivialize with movement, and then when you don't play with movement, like the game suddenly is very hard, and it's like, okay, is this a game where you're like intended to be like, okay, yeah, movement is the easy mode and playing without movement is the hard mode? I also found the second ship you unlock is like just super OP, because you have 2 guns and you can switch, like you only get to fire one, but you get to switch which one you use, and it's just like, yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, this is why I forgot that single slaver is a hard hallway fight, along with 3 gremlins is a hard hallway fight. Like, yeah, movement lasting between turns feels like it should be a power-up you get, not like a base expectation of the system. Okay, so I can spend a pot to save 5 health. That seems not quite worth it. Like, there's a power that was like, oh, your max is at 3 or something. Or maybe it was you lose 1 at the end of every turn. I don't remember exactly. None of these are great. So we'll skip. I think I'd take the last fight here. I didn't either, Andre. It was like, I think I even got that power and did not realize it yet. Oh my fucking god, a backstab. My life for a freaking backstab. Wait, I didn't do this fight right. Okay, I have to like commit multiple potions to this fight because of how, man, a backstab would be solving stuff here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is doing 12 damage to everything. I can upgrade it to make it do 24 damage to everything and solve this in 2 potions. So this does 12 to everything. Neutralize kills 1. Strike kills another. I take 9. I think I can live with that. Fairy in a bottle is good. Tactician is not great. Piercing Whale I think is actually better than Tactician for what I need for this fight. much as it pains me to say it, I have no damage, so I think this might be a Caltrops upgrade. Yeah. So we peak stop hitting yourself. Well, let's hope I draw my Caltrops here. Let's hope I draw my Caltrops here. I don't need the Piercing Whale this time around the deck, so having a strike I think is better. Always on time, Caltrops. Good work. Man, fuck Caltrops. They were a mistake to take. They shouldn't be with this style. Like, my deck was so good at blocking at the time. It really should not be an issue to have taken them. I've got the leg sweep, I've got the acrobatics, so I think I can keep these two. How'd the Tao go? It went 3-1. It lost to... genuinely, I would say, like, it lost to all traps BTL, but RPC. Yeah, the one loss was like genuinely the best game of the whole night in terms of like how much danger I thought we were in versus how much danger I was actually in. It was a very funny game. It's just Clearinghouse and NGO? That's hilarious. Actually might save the Piercing Whale for the next time around this deck, because I think I might be able to block... no, I'm probably not blocking for 24 here. Yeah, the Gene Splicer is technically a trap. Okay, so this is 30 damage. I might be dead, though, because my deck just does nothing. Yeah, okay, maybe this Caltrops is doing more than... the backstab would have. I mean, not even maybe, it just is. Okay, we'll play Acrobatics first in case I get lucky. Doesn't look like I do. I guess this, and then probably keep the leg sweep. So I need to hold it a turn, if ideally. No, I don't get to hold it a turn. I get to Blessing of the Forge instead. Because I need him to be weakened in 3 turns. Oh, I guess I don't, because I just kill. Yikes. Choices. I think After Image. I think this is an After Image, not a Nightmare. I'm pretty sure this is After Image. I don't think I want Tiny House, because I think Calling Bell is better. And I don't think I can take Ectoplasm. The deck is not good enough to skip buys. Come on. Let me take the relics first, just for that one interaction. Ugh. Okay, so if I do this, I like have to do some really hard fights. If I do this, I still have to do those really hard fights, and I don't get a whatchamacallit as a reward. I will say, Flower is quite good for me. I guess it's by the Bell rework, you mean that it no longer gives you a random curse, it gives you a specific curse to that guy. Happy Flower isn't bad. Oh, I was supposed to acrobatics there. Oh, this could be very painful. I guess only 7. Oh, it used to give 3. I forgot that it used to give 3 curses. Yeah, yeah. Holy crap. Forgot about that. Yeah, it went from, like, the worst relic in the game, except for the very weird curse synergy decks, to, like, one of the, like, most middle of the road. Crippling Cloud is quite good. It's not good against the champ. Dagger Throw is, like, not great, but it gives me a 4th discard, which I quite like. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna take roughly 1 trillion damage in this fight. I guess Survive or Defend means we maybe won't. Oh, he's being very kind. Should have done that when I was Ironclad, when I had like a very good chance to win the run. Though, no, he's going to attack for 31 this turn. Yeah. I almost wish he was attacking for more, just so I could get the thing popped. But oh boy, frickin' Chosen. Well, Tungsten Rod triggers, so that's a dopamine hit. Okay. Can I block for 27? Because Flower on 0 is bad. 16. He would lose a quarter of. We lose 7, so that'd be 20. This is blocked for 12 plus 6, 18, 19. I actually think this might be worth it. Just having Happy Flower on a better number. Oh, I take 0 damage. Oh, yes. Even better. Okay, I think I want Flower on 1 so that my next fight is best. As good as it can possibly start. So I could take Infinite Blades because now it's 4 damage and 1 block. It's very slow. But because Ian's in the chat, now I can blame it on Ian when I don't do well. I don't think it's too late necessarily. I think actually this is a pretty nice shot for me. I spent 100 here. And then probably just grab an attack potion. Oh no, I don't grab an attack potion. I grab a remove. I don't think it's too late because we still have options to get all of the like every single ninja relic I think is still in the pool. Man, though, Backstab's just feeling like the card that got away from me here. I guess the Thorns is how I'm going to win this fight and the last one. Or in the most important fight of the last act, so. And I could have drawn Piercing Wails on any of these turns. Oh, I lost some actual significant damage there. Oh, but unfortunately I draw out of it, I guess. Second Sneaky Strike. Second Sneaky Strike. This is my problem with Silent decks. I go, oh, I like this card. Ooh, I like this card. And I end up with a 27 card. A Silent deck. Okay, well, I guess I get 2 value out of Tungsten. So that's something. Okay. Oh, that's a good draw. So if I do this, I fully block him. And I can't do any damage next turn. Or I could go Caltrops Defend, which also lives. And is just worse. I take way more damage, and I probably die on the first guy. Oh, no I don't, because Piercing Wail is in this deck, despite not showing up. Oh, I do die. Okay, I die on the last guy, though, which is the guy you want to die on. Okay, okay. Please, deck. I put some good cards in you, I swear. So this is 9. This is the 12. Oh, I don't have... Okay, well, that was fancy for nothing, I guess. Alright. Well, it's not how you're supposed to do this fight, I guess, but I'll take it. Using a lot of Duvu Doll. Okay. Okay. This deck is becoming rapidly out of control in a way that I don't understand. And not in a way I think that wins, to be clear. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to do something different there. Just try and get the Wraith form. That was also a very, very rude. Snecko. Like, maximally rude Snecko. I guess my shivs do 7 damage, so that's something. I could get Cloak and Dagger. Just keep loading it up. Which might actually be the call here. Okay, do I take the Elite? I think I take this Elite. Okay, okay. Okay, I think we're starting to cook with some gas here. Yes, Pulverize the Pole. The best, one of the best games ever made, I think. Okay, so we've got +4 strength. So just... Wait, I don't have to do that. I can go Survivor, Sneaky Strike, Shiv, Weekend. I think that's worth the 2 thingamabobbers. Yeah. Some interesting things are going on. So I took, well, I guess not that interesting, right? I took Calling Bell because my other stuff was terrible. And then I took, so that puts it at 2. And then I got the fight, the acting that was like lose 30 health, gain 5 max. I didn't have enough health, so I had to take the curse. And so yeah, now I have a Voodoo Doll at 3. Prepare is actually good for me here. Like I said, my deck's just going to get bigger and bigger. I cannot fight an Elite here, but going to a shop is also not good. Getting Vampires would be amazing, and Chaku's not bad, though. I don't want to transform a curse, so I'll just transform a strike into something better. Another well-laid plants is not really better, honestly. Rip me. Oh, I was supposed to keep the... Oh, this is fine. Oh yeah, never punished. Despite being punished all night. Okay. Blue candle time would be actually... This would be a good blue candle run for sure. Which is not a thing you get to say very often. How you doing? Oh, also, Hank, any chance we can get you to come out to Boston for the NANPC event? I can't take this. I really want to take this. I really want to take this. Oh, that's sick. Heel hook is like a potential take here, which is kind of wild. But I think this is a backflip. Okay, sick. Yeah, we can ask around the Discord. We'll make sure you've got a place to stay. I'm not worried about that. I think another week in the deck is important. Okay. Oh, I didn't even set up Happy Flower, but I got lucky. Let's go. And in Chaku. Sometimes things just go right. Okay, okay. Not good. Very bad, in fact. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Alright, maybe I can just outscale by getting a lot of strength. I just somehow doubt it. He's just being such a prick. I'm also playing not well. Okay, that's enough to block. Okay, this is getting real close. I'm pretty sure guaranteed dead. Oh, yeah. I'm guaranteed dead here. Okay. So 2, 16, like give up the I do this, and this is 8, 10. This blocks for enough. So I think this is actually what I'm supposed to do. And now I can do this. And hold the piercing wail and the leg sweep. He's gonna go for the purge. Sneaky strike, shiv. Strike, well-laid plans. Hold both of these. I'm weakened. I can shiv for +1. Leg sweep. Piercing wail. Piercing wail. I'm off by 1. Tungsten? I think I still die to tungsten. Right? Yeah, I needed one more. Yeah, I was off by 1 of being at 0, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's a different version of that fight where I prioritize getting the shivs out a little bit sooner. And that kind of gets me rolling a bit harder. But it's... Yeah. I maybe actually missed the 2 health there is probably the difference between me playing the footwork defend versus playing the defend and then not playing the footwork. So that's definitely some mistakes here. I actually definitely think I should have taken the, like, even though the Caltrops beat Act 1, I think I can I can actually kill the Gremlin Knob if I take the backstab. Yeah, so Hank, the other thought is that I don't have to reach quite as hard to get my kunai procs, or my shuriken procs, excuse me, if I get the 1,000 blades out faster. But yeah. All right, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see y'all next week, I'm pretty sure. Yes, my thing is... Yeah. I'll see you all next week. And thanks everyone for tuning in. And yeah. Bye.